A very good afternoon, dear students, proud parents, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of ESOFT Metro Campus, warm welcome to the Pearson BTech HND Convocation 2019. Right at the outset, we'd like to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Deshamania Dr. Rohantha Athukorala, President, CEO, Cluetrack Sri Lanka and the Maldives. In keeping with tradition, we move on to the lighting of the oil lamp. We invite our chief guest, Deshamania Dr. Rohantha Athukorala, also Dr. Diane Rajapaksa, Group Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, Mr. Nishan Sempakutiarachi, Chief Executive Officer, ESOFT Metro Campus, Mr. Surya Bibile, Regional Development Manager, Sri Lanka and Maldives at Pearson, Dr. Dilina Herath, Dean School of Business, ESOFT Metro Campus, Dr. Ruwan Abesegro, Dean School of Computing, ESOFT Metro Campus, Dr. Chandrani Adhikaram, Head of Academic Affairs and Compliance, Registrar, ESOFT Metro Campus.
We also would like to invite the Chief Operating Officer of ESOFT Metro Campus, Kandy, Mr. Shamri Ahafurdin, Mr. Dylan Pereira, the Chief Operating Officer for ESOFT Metro Campus, Colombo, Mr. Kosala Ovitigala, Branch Director, ESOFT Metro Campus, Kalutara, Mr. Udita Priyanga, Center Manager, ESOFT Metro Campus, Colombo, Mr. Dimuthu Thammitage, Center Manager, ESOFT Metro Campus, Kandy, Mr. Sachitra Vanninayaka, Assistant General Manager, ESOFT Metro Campus, Kurunagala, Mr. V. Niruban, Center Manager, ESOFT Metro Campus, Batikalo, Mr. Damit Patirana, Center Manager, ESOFT Metro Campus, Matra, Mr. Sachitra Deepanatha, Center Manager, ESOFT Metro Campus, Nigambo, and we also would like to invite two students of the HND programs, HND Computing and HND Business Manager, to represent on behalf of the students to join in lighting the oil lamp. We'd like to invite our dignitaries to please join us at the head table, while we also invite Mr. Gajanan Balasubramaniam, ESOFT Metro Campus, the manager from Jaffna, Mr. Chandana Sena Ratarachi, manager from Anuradhapura, Mr. Vidura Botheju, branch manager, ESOFT Metro Campus, Wattala, and Dr. Srilal Varnakula, the dean from the ESOFT Metro Campus, Kandy. Thank you, and you may take your seat now.
A beautiful welcome dance is performed by Uma's Dance Academy. So once again, a very good afternoon to all your students, proud parents, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Warm welcome to this very special occasion on behalf of ESOF Metro Campus to the Pearson BTech HND Convocation 2019. Let me once again extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Deshamania Dr. Rohantha Athukorala, President CEO, Cluetrack Sri Lanka and Maldives. Well, students, this is certainly the beginning of a wonderful journey for all of you, and you've selected the right place for a solid foundation, ESOF Metro Campus. Sharon?
That's right. And why we say a very good afternoon to all of you present here with us this afternoon or proceeding towards this evening. When we learn a qualification, we want to apply it to our place of work, or probably in the future, no matter where it is. Learning the right qualification, learning it from the right teacher is something that's really, really important. But what happens is we tend to forget what we learn. We want to be active, we want to be adventurous, but we forget the point of giving back to society. So while today's convocation will be a reminder for you for that, we're all set to celebrate with your parents, with your lecturers, with everyone here at ESOF on a grand celebratory note.
Well, Sharon, as compeers, it's our bounden duty to give a background of ESOF. Ladies and gentlemen, ESOF today is the largest private sector higher education network in Sri Lanka due to an extensive island-wide network of 42 branches, which creates opportunities for over 30,000 students every year. It was founded in the year 2000 by Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa under the legal name of ESOF Computer Studies Private Limited in order to provide high-quality post-secondary education in the field of information technology. One of the very first programs offered was the BCS HEQ, and soon ESOF had achieved the distinction of being the only accredited course provider in Sri Lanka and the only course provider in the world to offer all three levels of HEQ. To date, ESOF has produced over 60 world and Sri Lankan prize winners for the BCS HEQ. Incidentally, ESOF also started conducting classes for the Bachelor in IT, BIT, awarded by the University of Colombo School of Computing. And today, they have the distinction of producing all-island batch tops in this program for many consecutive years.
The first ESOF branch was established in Kurunangala in the year 2006. By the year 2009, ESOF had started diversifying into different academic areas and partnered with Pearson UK to offer a variety of Pearson Assured diplomas as well as high national diplomas to local students. ESOF has been recognized for developing portfolio and student numbers to the level of Pearson Platinum Partner, and many strategic partnerships with top-rated foreign universities followed as they strove to deliver one of the best internationally accredited academic opportunities to the students in Sri Lanka. ESOF partnered with Kingston University UK in 2012 to offer an undergraduate and postgraduate qualifications in engineering and having a dedicated College of Engineering in Moratuwa to cater to the massive demand. In 2013, ESOF established a partnership with London Metropolitan University to offer a range of programs leading to undergraduate and postgraduate awards, and in the year 2016, introduced a range of cutting-edge BSc and MSc programs in IT awarded by Kingston University. Originally positioned as the leader in professional ICT education, ESOF today embodies the broad vision of shaping lives, creating futures. Today, ESOF is firmly established as a diversified education provider in the fields of computing, business, engineering, hospitality, and language training, with the distinction of consistently delivering high-quality training programs endorsed by leading educational establishments in the UK. A dedicated corporate training division is also in operation, which delivers practical and result-oriented corporate training solutions to help professionals meet the unique demands of their respective industries. And you have chosen the right institution in making a difference in your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have pleasure in inviting Dr. Chandrani Adhikaram, Head of Academic Affairs and Compliance, Registrar ESOF Metro Campus, to formally declare the convocation open.
I I declare HND Convocation to August 2019 open.
Well, the two of us as compeers have welcomed all of you, but to formally deliver the welcome address on this momentous occasion, we have the pleasure of inviting a personality who's an experienced IT practitioner who has worked in several organizations in implementation as well as management capacities. He's currently the CEO of ESOFT Metro Campus and the director of ESOFT International. Well, having commenced his career in the development field, he also conducted lectures for students in undergraduate programs. The practical expertise acquired by him through many years of software development experience, combined with his own academic development, has made him a popular lecturer at ESOFT.
He also supervises projects of undergraduate students in the BCS HQ study program, as well as the Bachelor of Information Technology, BIT, the degree program, and the London Metropolitan University undergraduate programs, as well as for the postgraduate programs of Kingston University. He possesses a BSc Honours degree in Information Systems from the London Metropolitan University, UK, an MSc in IT from Charles Sturt University, Australia, is a fellow of the BCS and is a member of the IEEE, the Computer Society of Sri Lanka, and the Association for Computing Machinery, and is currently reading for his PhD. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Chief Executive Officer of ESOFT Metro Campus, Mr. Nishant Sembakuttiarachchi, to welcome you all this afternoon.
Thank you indeed for that very wonderful introduction. Aiban, Vanakkam, Assalamu alaikum, and good afternoon. Welcome to each and every one of you to the HND Convocation 2019, which we are hosting on behalf of the partnership that we have with Pearson UK. So I would like to welcome each and every one of you. We have our most important people of the day sitting right there in front of us, the higher national diplomates who are right now getting ready to receive their higher national diplomas. So we do have an eminent panel of members here at the head table. However, don't take me wrong, ladies and gentlemen, most important people today are these young people here who are basically going to take on the country and take this economy onto the next level, face new challenges, solve new problems that maybe don't yet exist, or problems that have existed for such a long time, but we simply haven't had the right kind of people to solve them. So the future is in your hands. So advanced congratulations to each and every one of you as you walk up on that stage. So be proud, walk up here, take your diploma, shake hands, smile for the camera, and acknowledge your parents up there as well who are eagerly waiting to see you doing your stuff here on the stage. So I would like to formally welcome Deshamanya Dr. Rohantha Athukola, the chief guest for today's event. He's the president and CEO of and Maldives, but has been a very prominent figure in Sri Lanka over the couple of years, setting up a number of organizations. I know he's a very proficient writer, contributing quite a lot to various magazines and newspapers, and definitely has quite a lot to contribute to this country of ours. So thank you very much, sir. It means a lot to us to have you here, despite of the very busy schedule that you have. Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa, the chairman and the managing director of the ESOFT group of companies, is here today as well. And thank you very much for being here, despite of your busy schedule. He heads a range of organizations, and of course, ESOFT Metro Campus is the pinnacle of that, and we are all indeed proud to have him here. We have our very good friend, Mr. Surya Bibile, who is the Regional Development Manager for Sri Lanka and the Maldives for Pearson UK, a partnership which has been going on for 10 strong years now, and we are very happy to see Surya representing Pearson at each and every event that we have. So thank you for being here. Also, I have a very eminent panel of academics and operational heads here. So thank you, each and every one of you, for taking the time to be here. I will not name each and every one of you, but we have the academic heads, we have the people in charge of quality, we have the people in charge of delivery, and we have the people in charge of operations to make sure things happen. I would also like to welcome the parents, the relatives, the well-wishers, the people up there. They are the people who have made everything possible for you. They are the backbone. They are the ones who have pushed you, motivated you when you were down, pushed you in the right direction, saying this is what you need to do. So thank you very much, mothers, fathers, parents, relatives, well-wishers, all of you, for basically sending your children in the right way or guiding them on the right path to make sure that they become people who contribute to this country by their own hands and stand on their own 2 feet. That's basically what is important. So in terms of education, Sharon put me on the spot. Sharon basically said anything and everything there was to say about ESOFT, about our history, and about where this organization has gone over the past few years. And I will leave it to Dr. Dayan to talk about where the organization is heading in the next few years. So I'm not going to talk about ESOFT. What I'm going to talk about is basically the opportunities that are available for you. Majority of you are people who have done the high national diploma in computing. So a lot of the things that I say now are going to resonate with the most of you. However, we do have people who are here from business management, hospitality management, travel and tourism as well, and definitely plenty of opportunities awaiting you. So if you talk about IT over the last few years has gone through a massive explosion in terms of both the technical advancement. For example, they say that by the time you get into the second year of a 3-year degree, half of what you learned has already been forgotten about, it's been outdated, and new technologies have been developed. So we are learning today for jobs that don't exist yet, right? Because simply we haven't yet invented them. For example, in the days that we were studying IT, we did not have anything called data sciences, data analytics, and all these things. These are new. For us, AI was simply something we read about in a textbook. But for you, AI is something that you see pretty much in your everyday life, right? Whether you go to some corporate social media page and you are trying to chat with customer support, there's going to be a bot who answers you and gives you certain answers based on keywords that it detects in what you are saying. So AI is pretty much everywhere. Even if you look at the traffic light systems in other countries, based on the traffic flow, it controls the timing in between the signals. So it's pretty much everywhere. It's part and parcel of life. So that is how fast technology develops. What we learned a few years ago is simply out of date, out of demand today. So you are on a lifelong journey of learning. You have to keep learning new things because you have to be ready to face the challenges of the future with confidence. So let's take IT as an example. In Sri Lanka, although we have been going through many, many years of developing this nation, we are still sadly stuck pretty much saying that we are a third world developing country. But there are certain areas where we have developed quite a bit, and one of those areas is IT. Our IT companies are second to none in this world. Our closest neighbor, India, is known for quantity. Sri Lanka is known for quality when it comes to IT. And you see that there are quite a number of Sri Lankan companies that are silently rendering a service internationally. You take many airline booking systems, chances are the back end was written by a Sri Lankan company. You take most of the systems that run the huge giants in e-commerce like eBay and Amazon, and you will find that a Sri Lankan software company has provided the back end for it. You take one of the largest stock exchanges in the world, the London Stock Exchange, and you will see that it is running on Sri Lankan technology, and they eventually bought our company also. So this is the kind of capability that Sri Lankans have. So if you take IT as an example, we currently have a demand for 21,216 graduates each year. 21,000. That's how many graduates are required in the year 2019 alone to fill the demand that is there in this country. Last year, all universities combined, state and non-state, private ones including ESOFT, we produced only 9,076. Just half the demand is satisfied. So what I'm showing you here is that there are plenty of high-paying jobs available if you simply learn the right thing and focus on the right kind of environment, the right kind of field of study. IT right now is a billion-dollar industry in Sri Lanka. In the year 2017, we made 920 million US dollars by simply exporting IT and various IT enabling services. By the year 2018, this number had grown to 995 million US dollars. And the target by 2022 is to grow this to 5 billion US dollars. So we are going to be one of the top revenue earners for this country in terms of GDP. So, $5 billion by the year 2022. That means the current workforce of 125,000 IT professionals is not going to be enough. We need another 200,000 people. And in addition to that, there are going to be close to 1,000 startups that are planned for the IT entrepreneurs. So 200,000 new jobs, 1,000 opportunities in terms of setting up your own organization, be your own boss, BYOB basically. That is the capacity, that is the demand that we have. So someone who gets themselves qualified using the right pathway, the right way, not shortcuts, right? Not buying certificates, not pretending to be something you are or something you aren't, but being someone who achieves a qualification by showing what you are capable of doing. Definitely there are going to be people who are lining up to employ you. That is the status of the IT world today, especially in Sri Lanka. And then, thankfully, the government has taken a couple of interesting decisions as well. Loans are now provided even for students who are doing UK degrees right here in Sri Lanka. So that opportunity is also available to you if you are looking to do your top-up degree. Government will give you an interest-free loan for that. So I'm sure parents are going to be interested in that option. You get an extended period of time to pay it and interest-free. That's the most important point. So for students who are maybe thinking of taking a break for their studies so that they can find employment and finance the degree themselves, that's not a worry anymore. If you're under 25 years, the government is very willing to give these loans via the state banks. I'm sure all of this information has already been shared with you, and we will be very glad to answer any questions that you have there. So that's pretty much what I need to say. You are basically going to take this country forward, and for that, you need to develop yourselves, you need to learn, you need to keep learning, and you need to keep achieving more and more qualifications of the right nature. And that basically means that you are someone who can hold your head up high and look after the country, look after your parents, and look after yourself, and have a good quality of life. That's ultimately what we want, right? What we should be doing is basically finding employment or finding or choosing a career path that we enjoy doing. So then you're not going to look at it as a 9-to-5 job. You're going to look at it as something which is far more than that and much more enjoyable. So there are plenty of speakers ahead of me who will talk about the various opportunities and the demands that exist. So I would like to wish each and every one of you all the best for your future, and congratulations on everything that you have achieved. I know that a lot of last-minute work has also gone into you completing your qualifications. I know that there's a rush to finalize your assignments and get the gradings right. So a lot of hard work and dedication on your side, and I'm sure all of that is going to pay off today. So congratulations, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for listening to what I have to say. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sembakutiarachi, for your sincere wishes and your words of encouragement, and certainly food for thought for all the students. Well, we now move on to that very special moment the conferring of the first set of high national diploma awards.
That's right, and I have the pleasure of inviting the Regional Development Manager, Sri Lanka and Maldives for Pearson, Mr. Surya Bibile, who will be accompanied by Mr. Shamri Afurdeen, the Chief Operating Officer, East of Metro Campus Kandy, and Mr. Udita Priyanga, Centre Manager, East of Metro Campus Colombo. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to please put your hands together as we begin with the Higher National Diploma in Computing. We begin with Humaya Maulana. Yes, you're more than welcome to applaud. NGK Tilina. Natunika Kulatilaka. Binura Yeshan Samaravikrama. Kavin Dashani Jeraman. Navaratnam Prageet. Nipun Shamila. Dulika Pushpita. Sanduni Nivartana. Bage Kavishan Namudura. Lasanta Lakmal Aryabrahma. Inshab Yehaya. Indrajit Vitanage. PLRM Kumara. Ashen Praveen Joseph Dapadadu. Parents, it's all right to applaud. It will keep you awake as well. Mohammed Ahmad Lutfi. MTM Razan. Charit Sandaruwan Saranaika. Rajaratnam Pirashantan. Ravindran Nidurshan. AAFD Rukshana. Shana. Vedage Shanil Nigel Pereira. Najma Mansoor. Vinod Dilshan Hevatantri. Chalani Dilshani Pereira. Mohammed Naveed. K. Shahid A.J. Fernando. Mariappan Rushanti. Seram Hevage Gimhani Ann. Ramani Harasarma Harivasan. Fatima Nazreen Faiz. Siva Pranavan.
Wendell Vidwan Karnatilaka. You to receive your High National Diploma. Liara Mendes. Rifakat Rifaz. Chatumali Gunavardhana. KNSL Fernando. Furqan Mohammed Suhail. Sanjay Singha. Nakon Arachige Ravindu Sandeepa. Vichitra Vijayakumar. Chamara Madhusanka Galagedara. Yusuf Hisham. Mohammed Nabil Nazir. M. Premaja Naratanan. Yanvilage Shalin Dakshina Daru. Mohammed Rigzan Dore. Raghuvaran Subramanian. Eric Harrison. Mohammed Fahim. Buddhika Sampat Fonseca. Himan Rohana Indrasoma. Kavita Taruki Fernando. Rinaz Mohammed. Sriharant Praveen. Ishraf Ahmed. Manisha Sweeney Rodrigo. Munazir Mohammed. Muhammad Akil Shafiq. Sinal Mendes. Rishendra Disanayaka. Hannagala Gamake Avishka Dirshan. Matangi Satiraj. Kasuni Indrachapa Samarapalige.
Khandaya Mohammed W. Lahiran Somlaka. Love Zaki. Brian Kanaherarachi. Devani Asara Munavira. Sudipta Vakra Amaravita. Pasindu Niranga Jayamaha. Shehan Ruberu. Saumya Kanta Fernando. MFM Yusuf. Kavindra Mathur. Mapalagama. Chamal Premachandra. Dasit Srivardhan. DM Surekha Kumari Vijay Singha. Johan Karuna Tilaka. Lakmal Fernando. Madhavan Sanjeeva Prasad. Mohammed Majid. Mohammed Abdullah. Alaha Konge Don Dilshan. Nimesh Chamidu Jayavardhana. Hansi Kasturiarachi. Samraz Ahmad. Imesh Akalanka Udavattake Don. Nilukshi Kasturiarachi. Suresh Roy Jayamanoranjan. Mohammad Tariq Mujibul. Junaideen Fatima Azra Junaid. Arshad Farooq. Mohammad Shauki. Mohammad Shaheen. Ravindran Hirishani. Fatima Fazla Nazrul. The candidates from the Colombo batch, can we give a round of applause to the High National Diploma in Computing the Diplomats? Please, thank you.
Thank you very much, our presenters. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving on to another very special moment. And, well, Sharon, I keep on saying this because I've been a part of this wonderful family of ESOFT and for over a decade now. And it's always a pleasure to read out the profile of our next speaker. Well, he established ESOFT in the year 2000, which now operates under the popular name of ESOFT Metro Campus. He's currently the managing director of the ESOFT Group and is also involved in conducting lectures for a variety of subjects for MBA, MSc, HND, BCS, and BIT programs. Ladies and gentlemen, educated at the prestigious Malideva College in Kurunegala, he had an early interest in IT, which led him to complete the BCS professional qualification before entering the medical faculty at the University of Colombo, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in medicine.
He also holds a postgraduate diploma in advanced software engineering from the University of Westminster, UK, and an MBA from London Metropolitan University, UK, and an honorary fellowship from Kingston University, UK, and is currently reading for his PhD in the field of bioinformation technology. He has held many positions at the Computer Society of Sri Lanka over the years and is a past president of the CSSL. He has also served as the president of the Southeast Asia Regional Computer Confederation. And yes, we must attest that we don't know what's coming next, but he comes up with a gigantic idea that would suffice the society and also bring good fortune to the children. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of inviting the Group Managing Director of ESOFT Group of Companies. Please put your hands together for Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa.
Thank you, Sharan Faisal, for that wonderful introduction. Dr. Rohan Tatukorla, chief guest for today, other distinguished members of the table, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, it is a great honor and a privilege for me to speak a few words on this very momentous occasion. I know all of you and your parents are standing here, seated here, with a lot of hopes about you, about your future, maybe about the country, all of that. So, most important thing is we all look at how can we do, how can our lives can get better. How can we be more successful? How can we be more happy? Sometimes the success and happiness both doesn't go together. But if you can be successful as well as be happy, and also you become successful and be happy by doing something which doesn't make other people unhappy and unsuccessful, you can be very happy. So it's about not how you do something, not how you get your milestones. Milestones are important. Goals are important in life. I have my goals. You have your own goals. You should have. If you don't have, set your goals. Set it now. It's high time. Because your parents have invested a lot of hard-earned money on you with a lot of hopes, as I said before. So you must have goals. But the most important thing is not achieving the goals. It is how you achieve your goal. The journey that you take is also more important. If you become wealthy, and if your wealth comes from giving a lot of suffering and a lot of pain to others, that wealth will not give you happiness. If you try to become successful in something by cheating or by doing something unethical, that success, other people will not value you. So therefore, it's very important. My advice is always, you have good intelligence, good brains, use it and be rational and try to always take the right route wherever you want to go. Don't try to take shortcuts. Sometimes the shortcuts are fast and it will get you to the goal maybe faster than the others. But very often, it will end up in a lot of suffering. So sometimes we don't see that when we are doing it. We don't see that, that aspect of it. But later on, you will regret that you took the wrong route. So now you are in your very early stages of your career. You have to build this career. You want to change your future. You want to challenge your future. You want to be better. Or you want to bring best in you. If you can bring best in you, I think you can do wonders. Still, I have not got best out of me. I'm trying whether I can bring best out of me. In other words, have you reached your optimum potential? I can ask from the gentleman in the head table, have all of you reached your optimum potential? Do you think? I don't think. So there are people who have done their PhDs here and done various significant positions, held very, very prominent positions in the society, done very responsible jobs, but they have not reached their optimum potential. Then I don't have to ask you, right? So that's what you have to understand. The man or woman that is inside you is very strong than what you think. That's why I'm appealing to all of you that you should bring the best in you. If you don't do that, you can't move forward. But some people all think about, changing the world around them. You cannot change the world around you without changing yourself. The change has to start within. There's a famous quote from Jim Rohn. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. You should not wait till things happen. You should make things happen. You should take the challenge. You should challenge your status quo. Do things. Don't be afraid to fail. People who have not failed will never be successful. I started this company way back in 2000. That was not the very first business I did. I failed in many. Even I still don't know whether I'm successful in this. Right? You might see this as success. So there's no measurement for success. There's no measurement for happiness. You can measure the length in centimeters. centimeters or meters or kilometers. Right? How do you measure happiness? How do you measure success? It's relative. What is successful for me may be not seen as successful by you all. So therefore, you have to have a rational judgment about your status of your mind. Am I happy? You will know whether you're happy or not. Am I successful? That you will be able to measure in your own way, in your own scale, which is not a standard scale for everybody. Nishan told you already the path or the weapon which is needed for you to change. You all are very young people, a lot of time ahead of you in your lives. So he always said that, we know. I'm here not because anything else, it's because of the education and the skills and the competencies that I built during my journey of my life. It's not because of my father or parents, what they gave me, nothing. They gave me, protection and love and care, and then they brought up me. That's important. But not anything that is physically transferred. I think my father gave up 200,000 rupees for starting up this company, which was also not given in good faith, because I had to steal it. Because I was a doctor and he didn't want me to become an entrepreneur. So because of that, he didn't give me the money, so I had to steal the money. So basically, so these physical things which cannot be transferred from person to person, I don't believe in that. You have to inculcate your own values. You have to build your own life. And that is where your future will be. So since I was talking about success, I like to take a few minutes and talk on a very important topic about something that today is accepted in the whole world as the most important thing that can make a person successful. It's not the wealth, it is not the power that you have, it is not the status quo that you maintain will give you success. It is not the strength of your family that will give you success. I think the success is solely depend on a very important element. Those days people thought you can be very successful if you're a genius. Genius in the sense you have very high IQ. If you're brilliant in your academic studies and so on, you're very good in your maths and numbers and your other competencies, you can be successful. Today it is disproven. I mean, that won't bring you success. Today the most important thing that is understood proven by science as the most important thing to be successful is emotional intelligence. I don't want to give you a lecture on emotional intelligence because it's not the time for me to do this. But there's a batchmate of mine who is actually doing lectures on emotional intelligence. You may be able to see his videos on social media. He's one Dr. Chaminda Veerasirivardhana. You look at his videos. He very nicely explains about emotional intelligence, which is very, very important. This is not only important for your career, this is not only important for your future, this is also important for your personal life as well. Your family, your affections, affinity, relationships, all of them. So what is emotional intelligence? It's not IQ, it's not buddhiya, it is called chitta vega vegiya buddhiya, emotional intelligence. There are 5 components in that. Since time is limited, I'll very shortly tell you these 5 components. One is the self-awareness. The first component of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. I mean, are you aware of your mind state? Do I know whether I'm in what state of my mind? Am I happy now? What is my mood now? Do I have something, some suffering in my mind? Is it painful thing? What is it? Do you know it? Actually, a lot of people don't have this self-awareness. They are floating, right? They don't know where you are. That's why, you tend to misbehave in certain places because you really don't know, you have no awareness about yourself. So that's a very important thing, because if you do not have awareness about yourself, you're a person who does not fit into that particular context. We should know the different. It's all about relationships. It's all about how you build, how you engage in a given situation. When you go to a company, when you go to your workplace, although you are going to be computer specialist, you can't be only interacting with your keyboard and the screen. Right? You need to. I mean, this is one of the allegations that comes against the IT professionals, that they are more, focused on their screens and the monitors and all that, so they don't engage with others around them. So that is why this is important, self-awareness. Second one is self-regulation. If you are aware of, an example now, maybe I'm in a pretty bad mood now. Maybe my wife didn't cook the breakfast in the morning, but do you see that in my facial expressions now? No, you don't see it. Even if it is the case, you don't see it. Because I control my emotions. I control my emotions. Maybe my business is not doing very well right now after this East attack on April 21st. I'm terribly suffering right now, but I don't show it. Right? So, I may show it to other people, but not to this audience. Right? So, that is self, where they are smiling on the back. Right? So, that is self-regulation. Ability to control your emotions. The third one, social skills. Do you have social skills? Now, can you talk to a person? Are you able to interact with people? Introduce yourself and engage with other people. Can you get to know new people? We all the time go and talk to your best friend, even when you go to a different audience. We don't go and build new relationship. I mean, these are things that will help you to cross the bridge, cross the river. I mean, you build connections, network. Now, if you go to a good school, for me, good school is only important not for the subject matter that you learn. It is the network that you build. That's it. Nothing else. Right. So, if you go to a good university, now, for example, still I don't practice medicine. Right, but still, I'm a proud alumni of Colombo Medical School, and I'm in the Executive Council of Alumni Association now. We are celebrating 150th anniversary of the Asia's oldest medical school next year. So I'm in the organizing committee of the exhibition also. You might wonder why. No, those connections are important, because I may have a plan to build some health-related software. Maybe not. But keeping that link is important. So, the third thing, as I told you, social skills. Your communication skills are very, very important. You should use your words carefully. It's not, you can't take a word once it goes out of your mouth. So, you have to use your words. Fourth one is empathy. Do you feel for others? Do you feel emotions of other people? Do you understand their situation? Right? Because if you do not understand the emotions and the feelings of the other people, definitely your reactions and the responses will be not right. It'll basically probably not help you to engage with the person, but disengage if you do not have empathy. And last one is intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation, I think those who have studied the business management knows what is extrinsic motivators, right? You can have motivators, right? Hygiene factors, all of those. Those are, various outside material-driven motivation. But do you have self-drive? Can you get up at 3 a.m. and start doing some work of your office. I know some people will get up at 4 a.m. if they have to go for a picnic or something. You have very high intrinsic drive for that, right? You might be, even if you plan to go at 5:30, you get up at 3 o'clock also, right? But do you get the same drive for your work? I still can get up at 3 a.m. If I have pending work at office, I can get up at 3 a.m. because I had to do that before my kids wake up. They wake up at about 5:30, so I have to do it before that. So I do it. Sometimes some of our people will know, because if I get up at 4 o'clock, I will be WhatsApping them at 5 a.m. Today also I did. Right? So do you have that intrinsic drive? That is very important. I mean, you can be taken to any position. It's not where you start. It's how you continue your journey, where you end up. And if you have that desire, intrinsic motivation, you can get it to any level. All of you have that strength. It's not just one or two people. All of you have that strength. And also, being in, fields which are incoming now. Some of you have done IT, some of you have done business management, some of you have done hospitality and travel and tourism. So these are demanding fields. You can find your own way to become a unique person. Try to do new things. Start up your own enterprises at some point in your career. Have that courage to do that. At least to try it. Even to fail, you should try it. That's very important. So I'm not going to talk much about it. So I have given you a basic idea about this emotional intelligence. Read about it. There are a lot of videos and so on. Read it, because that is very important. You will remember me someday, right? When you have some difficult episodes in life, check whether your emotional intelligence have gone wrong, right? If you have bad episodes in life, only thing what you have to check is what went wrong. It will be something relating to emotional intelligence. So with that, I would like to congratulate all of you for successfully completing HNDs. And this is actually your first milestone. So I hope that all of you complete your degrees as soon as possible, because there are a lot of opportunities awaits you in the industry. Industries are changing very fast. And I don't want the pride that you can give to us is, I know that there are about two students who studied at ESOFT now have completed PhDs. While we are still, I'm reading for PhD, Nishan, myself. Both of us have taught to these students who have done their PhD. So it's happiness for us, right? So if you can go to that level, right, that is what can give happiness to us. And that is what can give pride to our institution. You do well somewhere, that is an honor and a prestige for our institution. That's the best payback that you can give us. So I hope all of you will have the courage, will have the opportunities and the luck needed to go to those heights. So wish you all the very best and have a pleasant evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for the valuable advice to all the students and sharing your words of wisdom and your wealth of experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the High National Diploma in Computing Awards presentation. We'd like to very warmly invite Dr. Ruwan Abesekara, Academic Dean, School of Computing, ESOF Metro Campus, who will be accompanied by Mr. Dilan Pereira, Chief Operating Officer, ESOF Metro Campus, Colombo, and Mr. Dimuthu Thammittage, Center Manager, ESOF Metro Campus, Kandy. Can we please put our hands together for our presentation party? And we begin. Fatima Rifa Imtiaz. Pidushi Upeksha Vigasan. Sivalan Divahar. Radin Fernandez. Mohammad Sakir. Melinda Ubay Singha. Darshna T. Deepika. Mukarram Mahir. Madhushika Shankaralingam. M.S. Mela. Kamar Mohammed Mohammed Rikaz. Aranan Mahindra. Denan Olaslot. MP Malit. DM Lahiru Shavinda Disanayaka. Y.A. Snuda Bandara Jayasingha. Akam Moideen Rabi. Sulaiman Lebai Mohammed Shan. Mohammed Razi Mohammed Sihab. Rais Wasim Akram. Marum Ashok Kumar Ernesto Briefhan. Mohammed Mansoor Mohammed Munzir. Mohammed Nizla Atam Lebe. Eub Mohammed Ashik. Mohammadu Junaideen Mohammed Mohammed Bazir Bezful Mufshi. Mohammed Maruf Mohammed Musfar. Mohammad Anas Mohammad Himaz.
Also being conferred the HND is Muhammad Hussein Muhammad Sahir. Gracian Urushant Muttusamy. Intu Ganesh Ishak. Muhammad Ansar Shifaq Abdullah. Ganesh Murthy Vinu. Muhammad Jafar Muhammad Fazil. Dilli Nadika Velke. Dasun Lakshan Mara. Fatima Nishra Nazar. Diuru Aruna Munasingha. Lankeshi Shiranja Vijayvardhana. Godella Vattagi Deshan Ranasingha. Domagi Tarindu Sandakelum. Arumugam Induja. Hapugoda Arachi Kanka Anamge Nureka. Danapola John Chaturanga. WRAAI Ranasingha. A.T. Silva. Shashi Kadusanka. Lasmi Karnatna. Lashani Chaturanga Fernando. Pasindu Lakma. Lasit Parindu. Velisarage Dulisha Dani Fernando. Chaturanga Karunaratna. Akila Madhura Fernando. KVD Asanka. Kasun Madhushanka. Kurupu Arachige Kavindu Malshan Vijay Singha. Sandurvan Sarachandra. Karindu Madhushanka. Lane. VNT Shasna. Hiran Dodangoda. NFTS Endo.
Duraka Basnayaka. J.M. Heshani Udara. Johan Nissan Abhishek. MP Chalindu Kushan. Daham Atauda. E. Tivanka Kavinga Jayakodi. Harsha Sampath Basnayaka. WADR Randika Tilakaratna. K. Salishan. Mohammed Basit. Well Raja Pirataban. Christy Ranjan Marine Elroy. Dread Kanjud Callistus. Maheshwaran Karthikan. Sri Ran Kantan Linojita. Sadgunaraja Ashast Kavi. Mohammed Fazil Ahmed Huzni Fazil. Ahmed Ansar Mohammed Insamam. Mohammed Abu Bakr Ahmad Shimar. Nisha Mohammed Fashan. Mohammed Faiza Insat. Mohammed Buhari Mohammed Azam. W. Arachige Janit Dilshan. Mohammed Nazir Mohammed Mushraf. C. Sali Metma Fernando. MGMK Piumal. P.B. Sashni Kaumadi. Sachinda Upekha. Isri Amarasena. Nadaraj Kalavati. H. Malik Pereira. Can we give a round of applause to our presenters and to the award recipients for the Higher National Diploma in Computing? And they were from Colombo, Anuradhapura, Batiklo, Gampa, Gaul, as well as Kalmune and Kaluthara batches or institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a spot of entertainment. Please put your hands together for the Uma Dancing Academy.
Ma from Kenya and Indian teas gives you about $1 to $1.50. Very strong industry. I'll give you a second one. Apparel industry, which was about 0.2, 0.3 billion, today is touching 5 billion in 2019. Same thing. Okay. We were called tailors in 1978. Okay. Back. Back. One more, please. Yeah. We were, thank you. In 1978, we were called tailors, moved to supply chain management and sourcing destinations, moved to social accountability, and today our apparel industry is the first ethical sourcing destination in the world. Now just imagine, we don't grow cotton, but today we are giving leadership in the world on apparel. MAS as a company, I was just telling Dr. Diane, crashed almost in 2011. Mahesh Amalian last Thursday at an oration said the company was in trouble. He got together, restructured, and today it's giving leadership to Sri Lanka. In fact, they are going to introduce robotics into their production system. This is the power of brand Sri Lanka. Once again, done during a 30-year war, where there are so much of issues. If I talk about tourism, I know all of you all are wondering what's going to happen to this great industry. Believe me, around the world, if you take Bali, you take Kenya, you take London, you take the US, every country has had terrorism. It has had a lot of issues, man-made and natural, but they have bounced back. If you look at tourism here, we have this beautiful thing of 8 wonderful days in 8 wonderful experiences in this country. I mean, I used to go all over the world when I was chairman of Sri Lanka Tourism and talk about this, from China to India to Russia to the European countries. And whenever I make this presentation, sometimes people can't believe it's Sri Lanka. We have the best beaches in the world, ranked by Unawatuna. Next one, please. The 8th wonder of the world. We have first ethical tea producer, highest density of leopard in any wildlife park in the world happens to be in Yala. The highest density of elephant happens to be in Minneria. And then you have Ayurveda, the best other than Kerala, the oldest pageant of the world. Next. On one day, you can see the 2 biggest mammals in the world. 6 o'clock you can see a whale, and at 2:30 you can go and watch wildlife in terms of an elephant. Nowhere in the world you see this. And finally, smiling faces. This is the power of brand tourism. We had an issue in April. We had only 37,000 tourists coming in. In May, we had 57,000 tourists coming in. In June, we went up to 115,000. And this month, we'll have 150,000. And we will bounce back. So I talked about today's Sri Lanka from 3 industries. Sri Lanka is definitely going to be a 100 billion economy. Now, in this background, what is your role? Your role is not about getting this HND certificate. When I sit in a board, and this is my third and the last point I like to make to you, is I'm not interested whether you have got this HND certificate or not, whether you have got this degree certificate or not. I'm more interested to see whether you went to class. You have to attend over 80% to class. Even if the teacher is teaching nonsense, and I know that at ESOFT it doesn't happen, you must go and sit there. I have sat at MBA classes where I know that the teacher is talking nonsense. I sit, I listen. That's a discipline I have gone through. How do I work with my team members when I'm put into a group? Can you sit with a group and have a chat? Influence a team to do a job. Can you take leadership? When you have a problem with a team member, do you walk away or do you sit with that team and sort it out? Do you stay and finish a project? That is what I'll be interested when I interview you at an interview. I'm not interested about your certificate. So I just talked about 3 things to you today. Number 1, I told you about a story of a boy who started very small and today he's really big. The second point I shared with you is about Sri Lanka and how Sri Lanka is going to be very, very strong, irrespective of who comes, what happens in the environment. And the third point I shared with you is that what I look for from a person who comes from an interview. So finally, I wish you all the very best for your future. Please don't give up here. Quickly finish your top-up degree. You guys are in a very good organization like ESOFT. I'm on the MBA program of ESOFT. I was just telling Dr. Diane, starting from the time I park my car, how I come through the security, how I come into class, during the break going up to the canteen and eating, very professionally run. You know, actually I'm very sad that I am coming here today as chief guest because I lost my 3-hour MBA class and I was telling Nishan also, how am I going to catch up? Because it's very nice. Please go in there, guys, finish your top up, okay? And then don't stop there. Go work for about 3 years in the market. Come back and do your masters. Don't do your masters immediately as you finish your degree. Don't do that. Go to the marketplace, work, come back when you're about 25 to do your masters, and then, you know, the whole world is your market. Thank you very much, and I thank you for the opportunity you gave me.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for your thought-provoking address and sharing your wealth of experience with all these students.
And now we continue with the awards presentation conferring of Higher National Diploma Awards. We'd like to invite Dr. Dilina Herath, Academic Dean, School of Business, ESOF Metro Campus, accompanied by Mr. V. Niruban, Center Manager, ESOF Metro Campus, Batiklo, and Mr. Damit Patirana, Center Manager, ESOF Metro Campus, Matara. Can you please put your hands together for our presenters? We'd like to start with DC Sumati Vardhana, Kurunagala branch. EWBWMRDI Vijayaratna. M. Osindu Wimala. R. A. Chalita Ranavaka. N. G. Jaishankar Anushan. E. R. M. D. W. Udita Kanishka Bandara Ratnayaka. W. H. M. Vaninayaka. S. M. Nipuna Maduranga Samarakon. E. M. B. G. T. D. Karnatilaka. T.M.R. Sandaru Anjana Thenakon. SMUC Bandara. W.H. Manjula Fernando. S. Deluxon. W.M.A.I. Vansurya. S.A. Sachin Kavishka Kumara. B.A. Sahan Rashmika Bogoda. Hasun Darshana Ranavira. M.K.S. Fasna. Tahir Mohammad Hazim. Tharak Nishadi Vidanarachige. Sazina Nizar. Nipun Sandeepa Lianagama. Akhila Sandaruwan Gunawardana. W.J.K.A. Supun Krishanta. Malit Hashan Galapati. Sajid Jayavikrama Abegunavardana. Sonali Vidusha Heva Madhumage. Fatima Fazrina Mohammed. Mohammed Rihan Zaki. MD Prashani Aubrey. M.A.M. Afras. W.M. Sandun Sudaraka Nadishan Ratnayaka. Chanika Palyaguru. Dilanka Sanjay Vijay Tilaka. W.A. Pasindu Rangika.
Also being conferred the High National Diploma is A.H.W. Agalavatta. H.D.B.U. Gunasewama. Dinesh Rukshan Kolane. Ruben Isura. Nurullah Rozan Sanjida. Netusha Ravisudan. Sri Lakshant Selvindran. Navaratnam Kirushant. R. Vinori Madhusha. R. Vinori Madhusha. Kavita Alvis Vanyarachi. Anuk Kulatunga. Arindu Sona Pereira. Johan Kevin Mikage.
Can we please put our hands together for our presenters and our award recipients? Congratulations to you. And once again, we have the Umar Dancing Academy for you, and then which will be followed by more diploma holders recognition.
छलकाई मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया नैनों वाले ने नैनों वाले ने नैनों वाले ने छेड़ा मन का प्याला छलकाई मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया
मेरे होठों से धुआंधार निकलती है जो बोली जैसे जैसे बंदूक की गोली मेरे तेवर में है तहरीब की रंगीन रंगोली जैसे जैसे हो ईद में होली मेरे होठों से धुआंधार निकलती है जो बोली जैसे जैसे बंदूक की गोली मेरे तेवर में है तहजीब की रंगीन रंगोली जैसे जैसे हो ईद में होली मेरी जीवन की दशा थोड़ा रस्तों का नशा थोड़ी मंजिल की प्यास है बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है हाँ कसम से बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है
मुंडा थोड़ा ऑफ बीट है पर कुड़ियां दे नाल बहुत स्वीट है मुंडा थोड़ा ऑफ बीट है पर कुड़ियां दे नाल बहुत स्वीट है ढोंगी सा ये बड़ा ढीठ है वायरल हो गया ये ट्वीट करने में कूल तू बड़ी कटारी है शगन तेरी की लगन तेरी हमने कर दी तैयारी है नच देने सारे कसमानो खाने
Thank you very much to the Umar Dancing Academy, and now we move on to the High National Diploma in Business Management. We'd like to invite Mr. Nishant Sembakutiarachi, Chief Executive Officer of ESOP Metro Campus, who will be accompanied by Mr. Gajanan Balasubramaniam, Center Manager, ESOP Metro Campus, Jaffna, as well as Mr. Vidura Butheju, Branch Manager, ESOP Metro Campus, Wattala. Can we please put our hands together for our presentation party? Shani Surakshika Fernando. S.V. Hari Senanayaka. Vehella Kamkanamge Hashini Sandunika Indivari. A. Nisansala Madhushani Dias. Patkunaraja Lavusia. Sri Skandaraja Pratapan. Ilago John Mary Gaushika Tinu. Salim Mohammad Ashfaq. Mohammad Nazim Mohammad Nihaj. Mohammad Ibrahim Anuj Akis. Abdul Nafil Mohammad Arshan. Ganesh Pillai Noel. C.D.J. Vikramarachi. Lal Vikramarachi Damit Darshana Niroshan. Pulentira Raja Rusan Kumar. Jayathilaka Mundiyansalage Anuruddha Pandara. Danu Prishan Chandrasi. M.R. Mohammad Rikaz. Nihar Nizam Kihani Nisansala. Mohammad Ajwad Mohammad Hassan. Harshini Kumari Chandaratna. Mohammad Faiz Sharif Mahmud. Mohammad Khalid Mohammad Zamir. B.P.H. Lakmal Batawala. Jonathan Warren Veerakon. R.M.P. Ishan B. Ratnayaka. Joanna Jeba Thomas. T.A.D. Sachin Vimukti Kalakutna. Zaid Fasih Maulana. S. Mubarak Maulana Zaid Fazri Maulana. Joshi Nethalika Galagoda. Mohammad Jawshad Mohammad Zaid. A.M. Vishwadinet Bandara Attanayaka. L.H. Chanuk Samal Gunaratna. Fatima Shimla Muhammadu Ismat. Mujibur Rahman Ishfaq Ahmad. Ravindran Suganya. Fazal Ahmad Mohammad Nasif. Fatima Afra Nilabdeen. Mohammad Akram Mohammad Amri. Aishat Sada Umar. Ayomi Shashikala Disanayaka. Jayagunaseelan Anjaleen Pavitra.
Also being conferred the HND is Oshadi Marine Silva. Mohammed Rumi Abdul Karim. MDK Pinto. PCS Kumara. ADMNP Disanayaka. GHTR Ganegoda. Aisha Devki Vikramaratna. HMBP Disanayaka. MBC Malinda. Anjali Kaushalya. RGJVP Kumarasinghe. Sachindra Bandara Senanayaka. SM Shihan. HMCRL Bandara. MPIP Vimalasena. Yasodhara Jean. NIB Munnakulame. DMED Tanayaka. PMJD Sripala. Shamani Kaushalya Tikiri Hannadige. Kasuni Dinesha Samaravira. Tharani Danushika Kodituaktu. Mas Azan Kasir. Hansani Shanika de Silva. Anton Devaraja Abhivarna. Rachini Chaturika Seniviratna. Fatima Tunasha Majid. Saun Dilanto Fernando. Nimna Sudarka Fernando. Shihari Devmini de Silva. Madhumage Isuru Malshan Kumarasingha. Dilanka Sanjula Appuhami. Janoj Fernando. Malsha Sevmini Samaratunga. Hirushani Kaunaratna Silva. Tisat Piumal Fernando. Heshan Chatilaka. Udeshika Kumarasingha. Muhammad Amir Muhammad Ali. We now move on to those who received the High National Diploma in Hospitality Management. Chandran Ainkaran. Tarindu Bandar Basnayaka. Itraf Ilzam. Shale Anthony. Muhammad Saiz Musa. Sarangika Kaumini Caldera.
Muntaha Ghazali. Janaka Kumara Disanaika. Tisun Diganta Bandara. Nilesha Samakon. W.D.N. Ruchira Kumara Vanigarachi. EMG Maheshika Rambukwella. D. Alex Sasan Fernando. R. M. Panchali Natasha Ranasinghe. That was High National Diploma in Hospitality Management from the Colombo and Kandy branch. We continue more from the Colombo branch, Sarah Abu Awad. HDTD Gunathilaka. I'm sure we can all put our hands together because it's the last couple of award recipients. WAD Ravindu Aditya Vimalachandra. Amaresh Rajaratnam. Tilini Ediravarna. Sahan Jayannath Denagama. Viren Senia. Utpala Patirana. And our also award recipient for the High National Diploma in Business Management is Tishantan. Can we all put our hands together for all the award recipients, ladies and gentlemen, and we say thank you to the presentation party, thank you to the presenters. And now, to share their experience here at ASOFT and to actually share as to what happened during classes and his experience overall, we have Mr. Mohammed Rais Mohammed Rizvi, an HND in Business Management Program student who will speak to you.
I'm sure it's a very pleasant experience. Everybody, put your hands together for a round of applause.
Chief Guest Deshamanya Dr. Rohan Tatukorla, Group Managing Director, ESOF Group of Companies Dr. Dayan Rajapaksha, Chief Executive Officer Mr. Nishan Sembagutiarachi, Chief Operating Officer Mr. Dilan Pereira, Regional Manager Pearson UK Mr. Surya Bibile, Dean School of Business Dr. Dilina Herath, Dean School of Computing Dr. Ruhan Abesekara, Head of Academic Affairs Registrar Dr. Chandra Nyadikaram, distinguished guests, invitees, lecturers, parents, and my dear fellow graduates, I wish you all a very good afternoon. I'm Mohammed Rais from HND in Business Management Program, and I'm pleased to take this opportunity to share my learning experience with the HND in Business Management Program at ESOF Metro Campus. After my advanced level, I went to Dubai to work, and after 3.5 years working there, I got an opportunity to be promoted into a management position. But I was not able to get this opportunity due to insufficient academic qualifications. That's when I started to search for institutes where I can start my academic qualification. I was fortunate to get to know the programs offered at ESOF even before I came to Sri Lanka. I came to ESOF to do the HND in Business Management Program directly from abroad. When I came and found out the culture and the standards of ESOF Metro Campus, I was very happy. With the ESOF, I was given the opportunity to choose the proper academic qualification which I wanted. As proud graduates, we would like to thank ESOF for providing us an excellent quality business program, which included all the aspects of business that we come across in our day-to-day business activities. We would encourage students to choose ESOF without hesitation to get the best educational programs in the country. 20 years from now, it will not be the grades lecturers gave us matters, but the lessons they taught us through all the modules, discussions, and other activities. Unlike other institutions, the lecturers at ESOFT allowed us to understand modules and support us throughout the process to successfully complete the program. This journey has been a wonderful learning experience for all of us. And even we made mistakes, you always taught repeatedly. You provided us the opportunity to learn more, initiate conversation, or the chance to participate. Thank you for allowing us to correct our mistakes, supporting our efforts, and celebrating our accomplishments. We thank all the lecturers for guiding us throughout the program. Eloquently stated and simply put, you all are wonderful. And now, here we are, sitting as graduates of HND in Business Management. We worked hard to get to this point, with your fullest support. To ESOF's management and especially Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa, we thank you for bringing a wonderful educational institute to Sri Lanka. We thank you for your excellent work for the last 19 years in the educational sector by providing world-class educational service. We owe our gratitude to the ever-understanding and caring family of ESOFT Metro Campus. All the lecturers put effort to make the lessons more interesting, so we would understand it properly. They gave us advices, set us, and challenged us to live up to our dreams. One of the most interesting things we have experienced is the modules in HND in Business Management, as most of them are linked to real-life business situations. To name few, the HR interview, pitching and negotiation of tenders and contracts, and most importantly, the charity event we conducted. All this made us to understand the current requirement of the business environment outside the classroom. ESOFT has the best academically qualified lecturers and also its affiliations with best education partners such as London Metropolitan University, Kingston University, Pearson UK, BCS, and the University of Colombo for BIT. We can proudly say that ESOFT is the Sri Lanka's only Platinum Award winner of Pearson UK. All these affiliations of ESOFT help students to choose a professional path and help them to get the recognized academic qualifications in selected disciplines such as computing, business, travel and tourism, hospitality, engineering, quantity surveying, and language programs too. The Twin Graduate Program introduced by ESOFT is the first program in Sri Lanka which allows students to become a graduate while at school. The facilities inside ESOFT is what makes the campus a friendly environment, as it offers a canteen and recreational facilities, high-tech computer labs, fully stocked library, interactive training labs, pool, billiard tables, and most importantly, free Wi-Fi. All these facilities provided by ESOFT help students such as us to have a conducive learning environment to study. Most of our assignments were completed at ESOFT's library as they had the appropriate books which helped to effectively do the assignments. And due to the free Wi-Fi provided and the available canteen, we can say that we used to spend all our studying time at ESOFT in order to finish the program productively. The memories we collected at ESOFT are wonderful and will remain with us for a lifetime. Our time at ESOFT made us understand who we want to be and gave us the courage and strength to overcome any hurdles in our career path. Congratulations to all the graduates today. Once again, we thank ESOFT, its management, lecturers, and administration for giving us a wonderful experience and the strength to overcome any hurdles in our career path. On behalf of all graduates, I take this opportunity to wish all the very best and good luck in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing your experience. And now, the moment that you've been waiting for to recognize the candidates for their High Achiever Awards for HND programs. I have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa, the Group Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, will be accompanied by Mr. Nishant Sembakutiarachi, Chief Executive Officer, ESOFT Metro Campus, Dr. Ruwanabe Sekara, Academic Dean, School of Computing, ESOFT Metro Campus, and Dr. Dilena Herath, Academic Dean, School of Business, ESOFT Metro Campus. Can we please put our hands together for our presentation party? Now we love to hear the best applause for the evening for the following candidates. Ms. Kasuni Indrachapa Samarapulige.
From the Colombo branch, HND in Computing.
M. Premajanar Tanan. Mr. Himan Rohana Indrasoma. Ms. Vichitra Vijaykumar. Mr. Furkan Mohammed Suhail.
If all the high achievers from the Colombo branch, everybody put your hands together for a better round of applause. And the high achievers from the Kandy branch, Dilip Rehan. Muhammad Aslam from the Kandy branch. Akalanka Suresh Gurakadua from the Kandy branch. Recognizing another high achiever from the Kandy branch, Supun Halangoda. The other high achievers, HND Computing, and from the Kurunegala branch, Chalita Ranavaka. Also from the Kurunegala branch, Udita Kanishka Bandara Ratnayaka. The high achiever, HND in Computing from Patiklo branch, Muhammad Nizli Atam Lebbe. Also from Patiklo branch, Sulema Lebbe Muhammad Ashan. And the high achiever from the Mathura branch, Sazina Nizar. We are here with HND in Computing. A high achiever from the Gold branch is Fatima Nishara Nazar. And HND in Computing high achiever from Vattala branch is Navaratnam Kiruchant.
We now move on to the HND in Business Management. Trihan M. Antapattu. Representing from the Colombo branch also Ms. Gnanasegaran Priya. Ms. Ajantini Padmanandan from the Colombo branch. From the Kandy branch, Ms. Mohammed Rumi Abdul Karim. Also from the Kandy branch, Ayosmi Sashikala Disanayaka. Let's hear it from Gampaha, H.S. Indirvari. From the Nigambo branch, Anton Devaraja Abhivarna. From the Gaul branch, Shashika Nishani Koralage. And from Kurunegala branch, NIB Monakulame.
Let's now recognize the high achiever HND in Hospitality and Management, Chanel Anthony from the Colombo branch. And the High Achiever HND in Travel and Tourism Management, Tanuja Darshini Gunatilaka from the Colombo branch. Two more High Achievers from the Colombo branch, Tilini Nimsara Edirivarna.